Alright guys, welcome back to Lion Mark TV Market with another video. So as the coalition issue is really becoming serious, the APC is already afraid. And trust me, yes, they have every right to be afraid because the number of people, the number of leaders, top Nigerian leaders that are actually coming together to form this ADC coalition, they are actually some powerful men that, yes, I believe even Tinubu even time. Now, the unveiling ceremony was supposed to be held at a particular hotel in Abuja, and all the APC members have tried everything necessary to cancel that particular event. Also, APC has also dropped an official statement after David Mark, who is going to be the national secretary of the party, actually dropped a letter to PDP resigning from PDP to join ADC alongside Atiku Abubakar, Aregbesola, and Nasiru El-Rufai alongside others. Well, I have a transcript of the entire speech here for you guys. So just take your time, listen, don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment in the comment section, guys.
Senate President Senator David Mark has formally resigned his membership of the People's Democratic Party, citing deepening internal divisions and unresolved leadership crisis. In a letter dated June 27 and addressed to the PDP chairman in his Otti ward, Benue State, obtained by The Punch on Wednesday, Mark cited deep unresolved internal issues that have left the party a shadow of its former self and exposed it to public embarrassment. The letter, titled Notice of Resignation from the PDP, partly read, "I bring warm greetings to you and members of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Otti Ward 1, and by extension to the entire Benue State and Nigeria. I write to formally inform you of my decision to resign my membership of the party with immediate effect. You may recall that over the years I have remained firm and deeply committed to the ideals of the PDP. Even when nearly all stakeholders departed the party following our loss in the 2015 presidential election, I pledged to remain the last man standing." He said his efforts to rebuild, reconcile, and reposition the party helped restore it to national relevance, but that recent events had weakened the PDP beyond recognition. Matt added, however, recent events marked by deepening divisions, persistent leadership crisis, and irreconcilable differences have reduced the party to a shadow of its former self, subjecting it to public ridicule. After wide consultations with my family, friends, and political associates, I have resolved to join the National Coalition of Political Opposition Movement in Nigeria as part of the collective effort to rescue our nation and preserve our hard-earned democracy. The Punch reports on Tuesday that both Mark and former Osun State Governor Rauf Aregbesola have been appointed as interim national chairman and national secretary, respectively, of the soon-to-be-launched ADC coalition platform. As the coalition meant to oust President Bola Tinubu from power gains momentum, the All Progressive Congress has asserted that the president would emerge victorious in the 2027 election. APC spokesman Bala Ibrahim described the coalition, whose leaders met in Abuja on Tuesday, as dead on arrival. Multiple sources within the coalition movement revealed their plans to adopt the African Democratic Congress as their political platform, confirming the Punch earlier exclusive reports. This is as former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, ex-Senate President David Mark, former Jigawa State Governor Shile Lamido, and other figures within the People's Democratic Party labeled the ruling APC a disaster to the nation. The APC government, which came into being on the false and evil propaganda to save Nigeria from PDP, is now a disaster to our nation and therefore must be voted out of power. The coalition members attacked the Tinubu administration in a communique issued after their meeting held at the Transcorp Hilton Hotel in Abuja. The statement, signed by David Mark, called on party members and Nigerians at large to support the emerging coalition aimed at defeating the APC in the 2027 presidential election. In addition to Atiku and Lamido, other PDP stalwarts present at the meeting include former PDP national chairman Uche Secondus, former governors Aminu Tambuwal, Sokoto, Liel Imoke, Cross River, Babangida Aliyu, Niger, and Dr. Sam Egu, Ebonyi. Others in attendance are Senator Ben Obi, former PDP National Women Leader Josephine Aneni, former National Organizing Secretary Senator Austin Akobundu, ex-National Publicity Secretary Kola Olobondian, and former National Youth Leader Abdullahi Mai Basira, among others. The Tinubu administration has come under severe censure over the economic and security challenges facing the country. Ironically, the main opposition parties, including the PDP, Labour Party, New Nigeria People's Party, and Social Democratic Party, have been battling internal divisions of their own. In a move to mount a serious challenge ahead of the 2027 elections, former Vice President Atiku, LP's Peter Obi, ex-Kaduna Governor Nasir Rufai, and others unveiled a new political coalition in Abuja on March 20. The development sparked widespread national discourse on the prospects of a unified opposition, drawing varied reactions from analysts and citizens alike. For months, speculations surrounded the choice of a political platform for the coalition. But on May 19, the Punch exclusively reported that the coalition had officially adopted the African Democratic Congress as its political base. Earlier, reports by Sunday Punch affirmed that the coalition has chosen the African Democratic Congress, PDP members and other patriotic Nigerians to join the coalition. All coalition partners must be united on the issues of national unity, democracy, national security and national economy, and the political will to stamp out corruption embedded in our institutions. The coalition partners to work out the modalities of winning all elections, taking into consideration local and national peculiarities. The communique stated that the gathering of concerned PDP leaders was convened to address the troubling state of the party. The group expressed concern that since the party's defeat in the last presidential election and the departure of Dr. Iyosha Ayu as the national chairman, the PDP has struggled to regain its footing. It added vested interests from within and the irresponsible actions of the APC-led federal government, which has been using state institutions to stifle and destroy democracy, know no bounds. The inability of PDP leadership to lead the party by its constitution, rules, and regulations led it into a chaotic and undisciplined party. The vision of the founding fathers for which the party was established and the role it played in restoring Nigeria as stable and united country and key player on the regional, continental, and global stage has been washed away, just as our roles as the leader of the black race is now overtaken by smaller and less endowed countries. Mark, Atiku, and other PDP leaders decried the current state of Nigeria, describing the nation as weakened and a source of embarrassment in the international community. The coalition members added in the communique all indices of development that support the comfort and quality of life of the citizens have collapsed and life is now hell in Nigeria. The PDP, which is organic with the discipline, capacity, and history to lead and save Nigeria, is now a shadow of its old self. The heat wave unleashed by the APC federal government through threats, blackmail, and patronage has forced elected officers in government to abandon the PDP. An insider privy to the decisions at the meeting informed the Punch that the majority of PDP leaders had decided to support the ADC candidate while retaining their PDP membership. He stated, "You see, in the meeting, we discussed the state of the PDP and how the party can no longer effectively lead the opposition. So, we resolved to form a personal alliance with the ADC. What this means is that some of us will remain in the PDP while working for the victory of the ADC presidential candidate.